Hello, Starothy. Today I'm doing a rant. So, if this upsets your feelings, get over it, mate. Like, just shut up, okay? Like, just hear my opinion. So, okay, let's get straight into the rant. So the rant is DLC, my opinions, and what I hate about it. DLC is downloadable content. No shit, Sherlock. Who gives a crap? Yeah, I'm just saying. Just for the idiots out there who don't know what it stands for or have no idea what DLC is. DLC is basically something you use to get bonuses in games such as microtransactions, or you can get more content, which you should just have that content already in the game. Where you don't have to pay any more crap just to get some more content. You really shouldn't have. So, DLC, why do I hate this so much? DLC is basically the crap I hate, only just because it's stupid. It really is. It's content. It's basically content that should have already been in the game, or just ridiculous content that is just pathetic and stupid. So, things like sometimes people will make DLC that was actually secretly just part of the game, but they just stripped it out and made you pay for the DLC just because they can make more money if they do, because there's still idiots out there who don't believe that it actually already is in the game, so they won't buy it. So a DLC, why do I here's the main reason why I hate it. It's pathetic, and it should DLC. Do you want to know what it actually stands for? It stands for dumb. I'll tell you what it stands for. This is stupid. I'm gonna call it stupid gay SGC. Stupid gay content. We're just gonna call it that because I can't think of any dumb words for DLC apart from dickheads learn. Dickheads learn crap or something, I don't know. Dickheads like content. There we go, that's what DLC stands for. Dickheads like content. And what that means is that it also means that every game has to have a bloody season pass. Hell, you could be playing an arcade game that says, "Get the season pass in this arcade machine." It's crap like that. No. Oh, and it doesn't help that you can't turn it off, like a DLC, when you bug microtransactions or any crap like that. Now you'll be asking, what's microtransactions? You turn into an nerd star of. No, microtransactions is basically the smaller part of DLC, where you only have to play it and pay 200. What am I saying? Bloody hell! I need to get this out of my mind. You pay £2 for, I don't know, like a couple of gems in a game like Clash of Clans or something. Or maybe £7 to get a new gun in a mobile shooter. And stuff like that, to get more guns for a smaller price. Holy crap, I'm gonna die now. It's just 1v3. But yeah, microtransactions is basically small DLC, you could call it. Basically DLC that is quite like, it's just small versions of DLC. And it is mostly used in mobile games, so you don't really find many microtransactions in games like, I don't know, like PS4 games, like Battlefront doesn't really have microtransactions, but it does actually. If you have to go to the PlayStation Store to find it to get star cards. In games like, I don't know, Minecraft has DLC and it's not microtransactions because it's skin packs that can just change your character. Which, to be honest, that is really stupid. Just so you can change the look at your character. Half the time it's only like one game, though. And it's really pathetic. Because it's one game character you want from, like, I don't know, a game. And then you'll have to pay like £1.80 just to get, like, you get more. When you only just want one specific thing from that pack. Like, no one wants to waste money trying to just get things that they didn't actually want in the first place. Holy crap, how many bloody infantry turrets? I'm just gonna say, you could make a house of that many infantry turrets. Anyway, DLC, why do I hate it? It's just stupid. It's content that should have already been in the game. Until back in when they had GameCube games and the PS2, do you think they sold bloody season pass for Mario Kart Double Dash or season pass for I don't know, season pass for Jack and Daxter? No, they didn't, because they're not complete assholes. But now EA has taught the world of DLC everywhere. Basically, DLC is what I call complete waste of money that should really, just really not be there. It's, why does it, you may be asking, get over it, it's DLC, avoid it. It's practically impossible to avoid in games such as Battlefront, because they advertise it like everywhere. Honestly, no, I'm not kidding. You could probably go on Pornhub and you'll find an advert for, I don't know, Star Wars Battlefront Season Pass. You really could. You can't go anywhere without some stupid DLC being, like, being shown anywhere. Because the advertisements for DLC pisses off. Also, another thing I hate is when you buy a Season Pass for a game. Minecraft Story Mode did this, and then you have to pay like £35. Well, not 35, but then you have to pay more money because they extended the game. So you have to buy another season pass to add on with that. That's bull. We are not paying more money. We paid it in the first place. No more having to pay extra money just so you can get a longer game. No, we will not have that, as it's just complete bollocks. Now, final thing of why I hate DLC. DLC is bull. It really is. It's just stupid. It really shouldn't exist because it didn't exist in all the games. And you may be saying, oh, that's because they didn't have like online games in the old, like, not in the olden days. They didn't have games like that when, you know, they didn't have like a good internet connection then, so you couldn't have sold them. And it's like, Day 1 DLC pieces off because it could basically just be content that was stripped out of the game, just so you have to pay more money. Or it could be in this sort of place. It could be that, oh god, Daffy, I thought I was an enemy there. Like, it could be in the position of saying that, you know what, I've just forgot what I was about to say. Fuck you, Mike. I don't know. Bloody hell, stupid head. Should have remembered what I was saying instead of talking about blowing Darth Vader trying to kill us. So, Day 1 DLC is basically stripped out content that the idiots buy, even knowing that you really shouldn't have, because it's just content that was actually already in the game, but they stripped it out of it, I don't know, because they were bored and they wanted more money. Now, next one of reasons why I hate like DLCs, the final one, season passes. Not every game needs a season pass. An offline game would probably need one, and it's pathetic. I'm sick of seeing season passes for dumb games. No, I do not like. Can you please just be able to hide season pass like advertisements in the game or something? And what is the point in the season pass anyway? Because you have to wait like ages just for the content to be made anyway. So it's not like it should really even be in there. Like, you're basically paying people to test their patience. And people still buy it with awful patience. They'll have awful patience for DLC and they'll still be bothered to actually try and buy it. It's just pathetic. Because you're really just pushing people's limits. Now, I don't know, the main people for this DLC crap is gonna be EA. It is. It's gonna be EA. EA are the masters of being dickheads. Which EA stands for enormous arseholes, if you didn't know that. It didn't actually. But it really should be, because they are arseholes, and they so ridiculous DLC that you shouldn't have to pay for. And it's in every game they have. Battlefield 4 has DLC. Star Wars Battlefront DLC. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, microtransactions, which is basically the same thing. Trying to think. There's like a bunch of games EA has made, and it definitely has DLC. You can't deny it. Even if you don't think it does, it still has DLC in. Like, you have a chance that if EA has made a game, it's probably got insulting DLC, no matter what. So season passes is something you see everywhere on Planet Earth. No one cares, but they still decide to sell it because idiots still want to buy them. Well, some season passes can be good. I will give it that DLC can be good at times. But the insulting DLC that no one ever wanted comes from the soul of what people hate. I hate it when people buy DLC that they shouldn't have. You're supporting companies that may force you to pay for like DLC. And really, what you're doing is you're encouraging them to make more, so you will support them. No, if you really just want more content in Battlefront, buy an older game or get a different game with more content. You don't need to waste £40 for a DLC when you've already spent like $60. That means you have to pay $100 for extra DLC and the game itself, which is complete bollocks. If you have the only reason you should buy Season Pass is that you've been really hyped for it, you're desperate and you know you are desperate, or you want to support the company and you want to stick with the game you've got. You don't want to buy any more because you like the original game. Fair enough. But if you're getting it just because in one of the packs you get a new favourite character, you get a new character that you've been a bit hyped for, even though you could have probably gotten it in an older part of, like, I don't know, maybe if the game was a franchise you could have already got it for a cheaper price if you bought the older game just so you could play it in. Now, things like Battlefront 2, you have an excuse that you have to get the Season Pass because Battlefront 2 doesn't have online anymore because the servers got shut down for it. Which is the main reason why, you know, that you have an excuse for the Battlefront DLC. But it's still stupid. If you still want to buy Battlefront 2, it is a good game. Even if it doesn't have online, you can still make like local servers with your friends and all that, but in a way it's still like it's a bit stupid. So my thought on DLC is worthless. So basically at the end of the day, you can buy any DLC you want. Even if you think it's ridiculous, you can still buy it. Why should you? Because if you want to buy something you've been hyped for, don't let me stop you. This is just my bare opinion. I'm not saying that you have to hate DLC. The title is of this video won't be "You should hate DLC" or "We hate DLC." It's like a rant saying that I don't really like DLC that much. Then you may be asking, this is the final question: why have you got the Season Pass for Battlefront? Because Battlefront is one of my favourite games, no doubt about it. You may be asking, then why'd you always rant about it, blah blah blah. Because it can be really stressful and irritating at times. Glitches, bugs. But it's still one of my favourite games no matter what. If it wasn't for this game, I probably wouldn't have even liked Star Wars. I probably wouldn't have still been into it. But without Battlefront, I wouldn't have even liked Star Wars. That's how much, how important this game was to me. It was the only PS4 birthday present I got because I didn't get many PS4 games for my birthday. And it is definitely gonna be one of my favourite games I have ever got on my PS4. That's why I got the DLC, because I wanted to support it, because I want more content for a game that I truly love. Even if I do say I hate it, I hate, but I don't hate the game itself. The game's good. But it's got little content, which is why people hate on it. So that's why the true fans of this game do hate it, because of its little content and its barely offline sort of capability. That's why people would love the game if you could actually have a better offline mode and maybe more mods itself. But the game doesn't, which is the reason why everyone's hating on it. Because it hasn't got that much content. It isn't the most perfect game.